name is 5:05 on this Friday evening, November 24th, 2017. It's time now for the Picture Channel Evening News on this Friday evening, November 24th, 2017. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It's 5:05 on this Friday evening, and our top fan Picture Channel Evening News at 5:05 is Egypt hunts from kills after mosque attack leaves at least 235 dead. Why Trump should be nervous but not panicking after Michael Flynn's lawyers cut off communication. In London, Oxford Circus tube station reopens tomorrow and reports of gunfire. Hunter fatally shot woman in the father was a deer, according to the cops. Match in cat hair leads to a woman accused of mailing explosives to Obama, Texas governor. Macy's suffers credit card payment glitch at the worst possible time, Black Friday. North Korea replaces soldiers in digs trench at the defection site. Iran hits back over Saudi's Prince Hitler comment. Trump speaks with Erdogan about crisis in Syria. Goodbye Angela Merkel? Can political strife undermine in Europe's economic recovery? Tilson senior team planning to skip Ivanka Trump's India trip. Couple raises sentences of a homeless veteran who thank him for a selfless act. President Trump will meet with Senate Republicans ahead of crucial tax votes. Some 500 victims, according to 236 minors, have been rescued in a human trafficking bus led by Interpol in Africa. The State Department called on Pakistan to arrest a cleric after his release from a detention body accused of masterminding a 2008 terrorist attack in India. Amazon workers in Germany and Italy went on strike on Friday, a globally busy shopping day, participating in working conditions. Tesla has completed the construction of a giant lithium-ion battery in Australia. Shoppers jam stores around the region and around the country shoppers jam stores along North Attleboro's Route 1 for Black Friday deals. And also, shoppers jammed the Mansfield Crossing in Mansfield, Massachusetts for Black Friday deals, and stores were jam-packed with a lot of shoppers searching for Black Friday deals. And I was at Kohl's, and the lines were that long as a amusement ride at Disney World. Last Light Shrine shines on with Copper. Hospital and Protected continue offering some services. Jeff Bezos now worth more than $100 billion thanks to Black Friday. Dem FCC member saying stop us from ending net neutrality. Looking at stocks today, we're up 31.81 points at 23,557.99. SP 5 up 5.34 points at 2602.42, and Nasdaq up 20.80 points at 6889.16. A flight surfer is planning to launch himself on a homemade rocket just hit a speed bump. House fires may or more capable of spreading disease than we realize. Looking to change medicine one bacteria at a time, and Peter Chill News Time. 5:08 on this Friday evening, and it is time now for a sports report. A upset special. Unranked Pitt stuns Miami and ends their undefeated season. Tom Brady says that the tradition of his grandma's biscuits lives on in his house. Derrick Rose away from Cavs that found future in the NBA and represent for UCF's got first meet with Florida about Job Woodman and the Boston Bruins. He got a win over the Pittsburgh Penguins, 4-3 at the Garden, as they have a 4-game winning streak. And speaking of the winning streak, the Celtics look to start a brand new winning streak as they will square off against the Orlando Magic at 7:30 p.m. at the TD Garden. Picture Channel News Star is 5:08 on this Friday evening. It's time now for Traffic and Transit Report. Beep beep! Let's study off on the MBT where it's looking good on the Camry Rail, Subway, and Ferries. Okay, look at the highways and byways of New England. Let's start off at Rhode Island where 146 is slow in both ends from 9 and 146 in the 1-second stretch. 95 northbound side, it's slow around Providence stretch, and 610 connector, it's slow around the Route 95 for Providence, 130 westbound side. Little slow around Jamestown Bridge. In Jamestown after the Newport Bridge. Okay, the traffic around the Warwick Baldale Road on the stopbound side. A little slow on West Nate Road. But it's looking good around the Natick, around the Warwick Ball area. In southeastern Massachusetts, the Cape Byways are looking good except the Route 6 westbound side. A little slow just around Freeman's Way and down Route 6 westbound side. A little slow on the New Orleans stretch. And down around the Taunton Depot, Route 140, it's slow from Muzzle Boulevard all the way to Hart Street around the Taunton Depot and around the Silver City Gallery Mall exit. County Street a little slow around the entrance to the Silver City Gallery Mall. And out in the Emerald Square Mall area in North Attleboro, wow, Route 1, it is backed up from 123 all the way up to Draper Avenue in North Attleboro around the Emerald Square Mall area. 95 on the northbound side, so after Route 123 out in Attleboro. And Rentham Mall area, 495 southbound side and north southbound side. It is backed up from 121 all the way down to 1A in Rentham Village and Rentham around the Atlets area. Route 495 northbound backed up from Route 1 in Plainville down to Route 1A in Rentham Valley, and we got an extra 1A on the northbound side just before the Rentham Village Premium Outlets. So 1A is backed up all the way from South Street and Rentham all the way out to Cross Street in the Rentham Plainville area around the Rentham Outlets. And 485 on the southbound side, a little slow before 95 in Foxborough. And around the Westgate Mall area, 27 on both eastbound on the westbound sides, a little slow on the Westgate Mall area. But the highways and byways, 95 on the northbound side, a little slow around Route 128 out in Canton, 120 on the northbound side, a little slow around 95 in Canton, 3 on the northbound side, so on the Braintree split. 7 Expressway, southbound side, it's over Queens down the Braintree stretch, and southbound side on the Southeast Expressway, so between Boston and Braintree, 93 in the both ends, downtown Boston is backed up. And shopping malls around the greater Boston area, Legacy Place on Route Providence Highway, it's a little slow around the Legacy Place area. And out in South Shore Plaza and Braintree, 37 on the northbound side, it is slow from Granite Street from the South Shore Plaza area all the way up to Route 128. 128, it's slow around Route 93 and 37 in Burlington and Braintree around the Braintree on the South Shore Plaza area. And out in Natick, Route 9 on both ends, it's backed up between Speen Street all the way down 126 around the Shoppers World Natick Mall area in Framingham and Natick. And 120 on both ends is backed around Route 3 in Burlington, and 120 is southbound side, so the Linfield stretch. 93 on the northbound side, Louisville Valverde stretch. And around the Burlington Mall area, Middlesex Turnpike, it's backed up on both ends around the Burlington Mall area. And 3 on the southbound side, a little slow just around Orchard Street and Billerica. Route 1 and the southbound side, Louisville rear stretch. 93 on the northbound side, slow around 120 Redden. Central Western Massachusetts was out looking good, except the 91 on the southbound side, a little slow on Chicopee stretch. Hartford area highways out looking good. Merritt Parkway eastbound side, little slow on Route 91 in the Meriden. A4 eastbound side, little slow on Waterbury stretch. Westbound A4 slow on Waterbury stretch. Route 7 on the southbound side, slow on the Denbury stretch. Merritt Parkway westbound side, slow between Bridgeport and New Canaan. Merritt Parkway eastbound slow on Fairfield on the Bridgeport stretch. 95 on the southbound side, so Westport down to Norwalk. 95 on the northbound side, so after Sanford stretch. 95 on the southbound side, so it's Stratford stretch, and Interstate 89, northbound side, also New London. New Hampshire 91 on the southbound side, also for I-89 in Vermont, and Interstate 879, southbound side, also the Canadian border in upstate New York and Vermont, and highways and byways at Maine are looking good. Okay, Peter Channel News time is 5:13 on this Friday evening, and it's time now for weather report, and it was a beautiful Friday for the deals as people took advantage of beautiful weather to take advantage of the Black Friday deals. And looking at the radar satellite loop shows clear for much of the region except some patchy clouds from Vermont, New Hampshire, and northern central western Maine. And looking at the radar, and it shows some snow showers in the north central Maine from south of Caribou down to northwestern Maine and stretching as far east as central portion of New Brunswick and eastern portion of Quebec, and rain showers north of Montreal. It's 41 in Montreal. And temperatures around the low to mid 40s around the region with a 48 in Lawrence, and northern New England it's in the 30s with a rare 46 in Manchester. So it was a perfect Friday for Black Friday shopping. Currently in Norton, it's 41 degrees, humidity is 82%, and the barometer 20 by 92 inches, it's setting in winds are calm. And taking a look at the weather outside. Beautiful, beautiful evening for shopping. A little cool, but perfect weather for Black Friday shopping. Take a look at this moon. It's a beautiful evening for Black Friday shopping. Just bring a coat to you and you'll be fine. And if you got any outdoor activities, Saturday is a big better bet over Sunday because Saturday is going to be mild. Sunday, blustery and windy. Okay, 7-day forecast. It goes like this. For tonight, most of the coast got about 36 degrees. Calm and becoming in southwest wind 5 miles an hour in the evening. For Saturday, most of the sun's got about 55 degrees. Southwest with about 5 to 7 miles an hour. For Saturday night, check the showers being between midnight and 3 a.m. Most of the clouds got about 37 degrees. West with about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Anticipation is 30%. Sunday, most of the sunny forecast about 45, about 26 degrees. Winds northwest about 6 to 40 miles. Gusts highest 20 miles an hour. Shifting west wind about 5 to 7 miles an hour. For Monday, sunny in most coast about 45, about 28 degrees. For Tuesday, most of the sunny forecast about 49, about 38 degrees. Wednesday, most of the sunny forecast about 54, low about 44 degrees. Thursday, most of the sunny, most clouds about 47, low about 35 degrees. And for Friday, put this has got about 50 degrees as there are no storms on the horizon. And that is gonna be it for the Peter channel. Evening news at 5:05 on this November 24th, 2017 on a Friday evening. I'm Peter J. Wiggins saying I hope you have a good evening and good bye day to you. And I'll see you at 11 o'clock for a later report. Hope you have a good evening.